everybody,
Received
and
messages
welcome back to another Warframe build tutorial. And today we'll be looking at Vuban Prime. So real quick, let's look at this passive. Deals 1.25% time to incapacitated enemies. We're looking at Tesla Nervos. Deploy rolling drones that attach itself to enemies, delivering a blast of arcing electrical damage to anything in the immediate area. And now we have Mine Layer. Mine Layer has been slightly tweaked. It's no longer a 4-button toggle. Now they've changed it to a tap and hold. So now we have tether and flashlight orbs being one thing, and vector pad and overdrive being one thing. Quite simple. With tether and flashlight, it'll grab them up and shoot them with little deadly nails, and the hold now shoots a vector pad that'll give you basically the same effect of overdrive, but also increasing your movement speed as well. So you also get that on the weapon damage. His third is Photon Strike, allowing you to deploy a Photon Strike from mid-orbit, so you can hit them with laser artillery, dealing double the damage to overguarded targets. Bastille, we've already covered. No, we haven't covered that quite yet, but I'm going to cover it right here, right now. You can deploy a Bastille that allows you to suspend enemies and incapacitate them for a duration of time. And if you hold it, it will release a vortex that sucks enemies in for a time. Let's go through the build real quick. You have energy siphon for our aura for added energy. We have prime continuity for increased duration. Prime flow for energy maximum. Transient fortitude for increased ability strength, and augur secrets for increased ability strength. Stretch for increased range. Redirection, I might replace that with prime redirection, but for now we'll go with this. Redirection and adaptation for increased survivability, and Tesla Nervos to make that first ability, which is the cheapest energy cost, more worth it. We also have Arcane Barrier for added survivability, giving us a 6% chance to instantly restore all of our shields, and Arcane Energize that give us a 60% chance to replenish 150 energy to ourselves and all allies within 15 meters for increased energy efficiency. So let's start off with Vuban. He's not much of a killer, more of an incapacitator, and he's good at controlling an area. If you honestly want to know what units to bring Vuban around, I do think that he's best to be more used on shielded units than anything else, so the Corpus is going to be your main takedown. I want to know if I can get an enemy pack here real quick. Where's the Corpus Battlegrounds? I have no idea where that was. Let's bring out some Corpus Techs. They're usually the hardest units to deal with. These are Steel Path Corpus Techs, keep in mind. These are the heaviest units that you will find. Well, one of the heaviest units that you will find. I will say you can heavy. As you can see, you can stuff them right in. That photon strike, you can start them really easily. Like it was nothing. But let's get to the new room. As you can see, Flashorov has no problem grabbing up a target and dishing it out just by itself. Now let's check out that Tesla Bank, because that's a really interesting ability you see there. The Tesla Bank attaches itself. Sorry for that, that's the attaches itself, but upon death, as you see, it releases a large electric wave. So you could really get a lot out of it. Now, I should keep in mind, I know a lot of players like that. What is the most effective Warframe? There is no most effective Warframe. It is depending on your objective and who are you fighting. Keep in mind your Warframe weapons, or your Warframe and weapons should complement themselves to put the enemy in the biggest disadvantage possible. As you can see, you can make quite light work even of the heaviest corpus units, but if we run back and try maybe some infesteds, you could see he can die actually very quickly. That looks like Scrambus. Oh, no, let's not do the Scrambus units. Quickly got to hold all of them, but as the energy expense is a bit high. This is why we had to cover that even higher. He's extremely squishy with only even the prime version only coming with this small amount of health. So you're really gonna have to bring in that adaptation if you want him to survive in anything with large amounts of infestation or toxin damage. Anyway guys, this has been Vuban. I have been your host, Death Maestro, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.